Starting the video off as normal with my face too close to the camera and a shirt that I've had forever. So trying to keep the video within the 10-minute parameter because YouTube, for some odd reason, won't let me download or upload any videos that go 20 minutes, which nobody wants to watch a 20-minute video, so 10 minutes probably better off anyway. Alright, so quick summary. My custom Glock 17, which I didn't have time to show to the channel, which I've had forever, got sold. The Radical Arms AR-12 that I had for a couple days, it got sold as well. Main reason being, it isn't because I had to get rid of them or because I needed to. I wanted to, because I've always wanted one of these. Now, this is a Century Arms AK-47. It's basically just like every other AK-47 out there, except it's made by Century, which is, as far as I know, is an American import or American-made company. Don't quote me on that, because at this time I'm not familiar with Century Arms firearms. Other than I know that the original AK, the first gen AKs they made, exploded because of some kind of cast iron trunnion that they had. This does not have the cast iron trunnion. This has a regular trunnion. Because they had so much backlash, they changed everything. So, this is a safe rifle now. Hopefully. Now, I like AKs. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm an AR fanboy for life, basically. I love ARs. I've trained with ARs. Mind you, I'm not military or police trained. I'm just civilian militia trained. I thought it was fun, so I did it. Background with airsoft and paintball, so I was familiar with that kind of handle, the switches and everything else, because you can get those in airsoft and paintball, just in case you didn't know. If you needed a training firearm and ammo's too expensive, that's an option. Anyway, so back to this. This is a Century Arms AK. There is no magazine in the gun. I don't have them on me today. Reason being is later on, I don't know when you'll see this video, but later on today, I will be shooting the gun for the first time. That'll be one video. Then the second video, or the third video, me shooting it for the first time. Third video will be me doing a Metro shoot, which is me trying to reenact and cosplay as much as like a Metro Spartan as I can. Mind you, the equipment will be different because it's hard to find the Russian-made equipment, and if you do find them, they're relatively expensive. So this is going to be the redneck version of the Metro suit with the equipment. I think it's going to look cool. I went and bought road flares. It should turn out pretty cool. It's going to be a night shoot, so there's probably going to be maybe 10 rounds involved. It's not going to be a long video, but it's going to be a cool video. I thought it would be cool just to do. So what we've got is the original Century Arms AK comes with wooden furniture. I changed out for the polymer. This is Archangel. Has the heat shield inside. First impressions, it's a little loose. It's not too loose to would cause the gun to malfunction or to cause whatever sight or optic I put up here to fail, but it's a little worrisome. Might upgrade later to something a little better. I don't know. But as of right now, for 25 bucks, this wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad option. I like the aesthetic of the pure black rifle. I wanted to keep the original wood bottom handguard, but apparently the top part won't fit without the bottom. That's horseshit. Pardon my language. We can't bleep because I don't know how. Get back to topic. Okay. The feel of it would feel like a regular AK. Compared to a Norinco, which my buddy owns. And it was pretty fun to shoot. It's a Chinese Norinco. It's an AK-47 platform made by the Chinese. I hate it. Not because of the firearm or the mechanisms, but because they put some crappy thumbhole stock on it and it cuts into your hand. Why? Why? Back on topic. Mine is a little shorter than his. I don't know if it's because it's Norinco or it's a Chinese made or it's a Chinese import rifle. It had to be longer. I don't know. But as a review, if you've ever looked at a Norinco, this one is shorter than the Norinco. Okay, so back to the stock. Stock is well made. Handle's good. You have to bust somebody in the head. It's got a good hand guard. Got a good hand grip, not hand guard, my apologies. And, I mean, the overall rifle, it's a heavy rifle, but it's not as heavy as, I don't know, most of your semi-auto shotguns. If I had to compare the two, this is actually lighter in my hands than the Radical Arms was, but I think that's because the Radical Arms was just long. It's a long boy, like long boy. So basically what we've got is a shorter styled rifle with my favorite aspects of any video game in my hands at this time. I haven't shot it yet. We will be shooting it. Hopefully it stays pretty like it is. There's a lot of shade involved, but that'll be okay. So the next video, I guess you can count this kind of as a review. It's good weight. We'll pause, and I'll give you probably 4 minutes of internal review if you're really interested in it. But we'll pause. Okay, so quick review, 4 minutes. It's basically anything. If you've ever handled an AK, it's fairly similar to the AK platform. It's the exact same rifle. It's just made by a different company. So you've got the same internals. I'm not going to take the dust cover off because I've only got a couple minutes. I'm doing 10-minute videos. But I'm not an AK guy, so it's kind of hard for me to put the dust cover back on. But we'll take it off. I'll talk myself into it. Okay, so internals. It's exactly like you would see on an AK. It's got everything that you would need, from this pulling all the way up, pulling the spring guide out, and then locking this in place and pulling the entire system out. It's relatively easy to clean, it's quick, simple, it's effective. Really, there's not much I can really tell you in 3 minutes that most AK guys or other gun YouTubers have not went over. I don't want to copycat everybody's channel, but if so happened that somebody would comment, not saying that they would or you have to, but if somebody would comment wanting a further in-depth video of the gun or its internals, I would be more than happy to do that. But I'm not going to waste people's time that they don't want to see it. And that's just me saying I've probably got 3 or 4 people that actually watch my videos. Probably some guy watched it twice. Which I'm, again, extremely thankful for that. But comment. I don't know if YouTube will let you comment on my videos, but I mean, try if you need to. If you want to see something, eventually just comment. I'll see it. I don't have that many people commenting, so you'll probably be the first comment I see. I'll look at it. If you want the video, I'll do it. It don't even have to be a lot of people. It just has to be like one person that wants to see it, and I'll probably do it, to be honest. But that's the review. That's the review of the gun, external, showing you what I want to be doing. When I go to do the shooting video, I'll probably wear some of the kit that I want to wear tonight, just to show you in the daylight what it looks like. This is this is out of my collection because I collect old military equipment and some new equipment. This is just me throwing what I have in there in my collection box together to make it look as Russian as possible. Again, this is a M16, M14 styled sling that just, I like the aesthetics of the OD green. I know the Russians have some kind of grayish green, or they did. I'll try to find that. If I can find something cheap but effective, I'll do it, because that's the thing. That's a B. Most firearms, they don't have to have $1 million equipment on it. If you're not going to use $1 million equipment. I mean, honestly, it's good to have. It's cool, but you're wasting your money. Find something that works. Use it. Love it. Need it. But, again, gun is safe. I'm safe. There is no target today. There will be later on. And have a good day.